Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Lainy's Escape, where no concern is too small. Feeling better with greatness is absolutely the focus, but reality is a must. Let's keep it real. We are making ourselves feel great again. I'll be right back. Welcome back. This is another episode in seasons, our Eccles seasons. But today we're going to be taking our word from Galatians chapter 6 and verse 9. And it reads, "Let us not become weary in well-doing, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Yeah? So, what does that mean? Yes, let us not become weary. When we do good, let us not frown. When we do good, let us not complain, but give God thanks. Sometimes it is difficult, yes. I agree, we can find some very unloving, unkind people around us that when we try to do good, they try to tear it down, they try to mock us, they try to, put things asunder. They try to put things asunder so that we will not prosper. And sometimes people are just natural critics. They are criticizers. They just come around you and they criticize everything. But at the end of the day, when we push through and that thing becomes successful, they are the very ones who will love it. They are the very ones who will say, "Wow, me never know say I saw this wouldn't come out nice. Me glad say you did do it. Me glad say you never follow me and give up." Yes, we have those type of people around us. So we should not allow the things or the pressures of life around us to deter us from doing good. Let us not become weary. Let us anchor ourselves in the Lord. Let us push through so that we can reap the harvest, right? Seasons. We are working in our seasons. Let us not give up in our seasons of difficulty, but let us lean on the Lord for his strength, for his guidance, for his protection, for his encouragement. Yeah? And how do we get God's encouragement? We see his blessings. We see his promises in his words, right? And we get answers. We get testimonies at the end of the day, right? So let us not be weary in well-doing, because it says at the proper time. Sometimes we want to see things come through before the time comes. It says at the proper time we will reap an harvest. How? If we did not give up, right? So we must be consistent and not become weary in well-doing. It requires love. It requires spiritual endurance. It requires patience, and it requires trust and faith in God. It requires backbone. My pastor used to say, God rest his soul, he used to say, "Oh, it's like water and a duck's back. God no want no finke Christian. Yeah? Your back must be broad." Yes. So we must walk in faith in God, not giving up, so that we will reap and not faint. Yeah? So let's dissect the word. And I did a little research on Mr. AI. So I'll share that with you as well. So Mr. AI says, this is a warning on fatigue. Sometimes we make ourselves so tired and we forget. But Mr. AI say, we need to acknowledge that helping others and living a faithful life can exhaust people over time. Yeah? Secondly, the farming metaphor. So the word says we will reap in the proper time. That's a little farming right there, reaping. Yeah? And so it says it compares the good deeds to planting, which requires time and patience before a crop grows. How many times we see a tree, pass it year after year, and it produces nothing, and suddenly you see blossoms, and suddenly you see the fruits. Yeah? So So it is that we ought not to give up. We might not see the fruits coming out immediately, but sometimes the best trees take the longest, to bloom and to bear fruit. Hold on. I encourage you, hold on in your season. Don't give up. Not today, not tomorrow. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. Don't give up. Yes. The third thing is the promise. It assures that a positive result or reward arrives at the right time for those who persist. Yes? Haven't we said it? Yes. So the practical application, he says, do not quit. It urges us as individuals to keep going, even when results are invisible. Yeah? Focus on others. That's the next part. Focus on others, inspire others with steady kindness within communities and families, whether at work, at church, wherever we go. Yeah? We must inspire others. So, let us ensure today that as we go from day to day, that we plant good seeds, which is our good deeds. But while we do these things, let the word sink in our hearts. Let us not be weary in well-doing, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Yeah? But what are some of the obstacles we will face? Let us face them because they are there. And so I don't want when we face these obstacles, we just say, oh, them say we not to give up and all of this thing are happening and it just cause irritation and people feel upset. Yeah? But these are the obstacles we might face. We can become weary. Yeah, that's what the word says. Be not weary in well-doing. So it tells us we can become weary. People around us might be sometimes unthankful. Yeah, and that's very, very discouraging at times, but don't give up. The enemy might whisper negative things in our ears, but that's just his way of trying to allow us not to get our blessings because he lost his, right? We might also face unwarranted criticisms. I spoke about that earlier. Yeah? So don't give up. Sometimes those are just the wiles of the enemy trying to deter us from receiving our blessing, trying to deter us from stepping a level higher, trying to deter us from reaping that fruit from our labor. Yes? 2, we are expected to be doing good. Yeah, do not be weary in doing good. Yes, so we must be doing good. So first, we need God's goodness to know how to do good. Because we don't have no goodness of our own, We are men most miserable. We were born in sin, shaped in iniquity. So in order to be doing good, we need God's goodness in us. Yes? So we must connect to the source. Some of us are disconnected for various reasons. So we must ensure that we connect whenever we need anything from God, or always, so that when we need something from God, He's right there. Right? Part 2, because of the discouraging things we might want to give up. When we are consistent, it brings rewarding outcomes, right? That way, at the right time, we will reap our harvest. So, I'll implore you today, let us ask God to keep holding us up so we do not have to give up. Hold us up so we don't give up. Yeah? Let that be our constant prayer. As of today, ask God to hold us up so that we do not give up. Ask Him to increase our faith, increase our trust as we read His word and pray and meditate, because that's how the faith and the trust increases. So ask Him to hold us up in His word, 1, in praise, 2, in prayer, 3, and in meditation. Yeah? Thank you so much. We have come to the end of another episode. Can you believe it? Time really flies when you're having fun. But I want to thank you today for joining me. Thank you so much for tuning in, for sharing, for subscribing, for commenting, and for going the journey of seasons with me. We have come to the end of not just another episode, but of another season in our Eccles seasons. Now, I implore you, my charge to you today, live in your seasons, live in your purpose, walk in purpose, stay away from ungodliness. Do not sit in the seat of the scornful. Do not become weary in well-doing. Faint not, because as we press on, we will increase in faith, we will increase in trust, and we will reap our harvest. God bless you. Walk good. Love somebody today. Reach out to somebody today. Take time out for even yourself today. God bless you. Bye-bye. Peace out.